What's going on, everybody? Sugar and Spice Topics, and this is Spice. Recently, Kim Kardashian was in the news because she wants to change her style up. Kim is known for her racy photos, sexual content, controversial photos that she takes. People don't want to give her a chance or forgiveness. She has a lot of folks that are not here for her. I happen to always am here for Kim because I grew up watching the Kardashians and I got to know Kim and the rest of the family as everyday sisters and family members. You know, living in a household with a lot of females, you're going to be feminine and you're going to dip into that world, but people tend to not want to forgive Kim because of a mistake that she made a long time ago. Kim has been trying to change up her style, helping the community by feeding the poor, giving money out to the community, and also prison reform. Well, here's a recent article of Kim explaining why she's changing up. Kim Kardashian West recently opened up about her reasoning behind dressing less seductively in the years to come. During an interview with the New York magazine, Kim Kardashian shared her recent fashion awakening. I have kind of had this awakening myself. I realized I could not even scroll through Instagram in front of my kids without full nudity coming up on my feed pretty much all the time. She also stated, and I definitely contributed to that. I mean, one of my most iconic covers was the Paper magazine one, when I was all oiled up and ripping my dress off. Reflecting upon the reasons that brought about this change, Kim revealed that it was the Paris incident that triggered this internal dialogue. I definitely see the things that I brought on myself, the biggest being the robbery. Just being flashy and oversharing my every move on social media. But I enjoy my life. She also went on to say, I truly think once I got robbed, it took something out of me in the best way. All the things that really mattered to me when then deeply how many bags I had, what car I drove. I still like all that stuff, but it doesn't matter. She also decided it could go away. For so long, people have tried to partner with things, but this was the first thing where I thought, you know what? I want to go with law school. I want to help people. There's one known factor I think has a lot to do with Kim Kardashian changing her looks, and it's da-da! Yes, yay. Yay is a main factor of Kim Kardashian. Kanye West is full on church. I don't know if you want to call him a Christian. I want to call him that. People have a way of looking at Christians as if it's just a religious act. But when they look at Buddhism, they allow them the opportunity to transform their spirit by their doctrine. But it's just something about Christianity that has a lot of people that speak against it. Well, Kanye West has been driving Jesus. His new album is all based on Jesus. I think he has a love for Christ, and I do too. So I do understand that. But when you talk about Christian again, it talks about changing your spirit by the renewing of your mind, which is the word of God. And people have been known to spiritually transform and change their ways. So ways where you're more physical and materialistic becomes more internal and spiritual. You deal with the inside, which dynamically affects the outside. So here's Kim Kardashian. I'm just going to play an audio quick version of her last year, really telling y'all why she's changing her look. Take a listen.
And you can get in trouble with your husband sometimes over too many photos like that.
Oh, I was going to ask if Kanye, if that bothers him.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. You know, it's like half and half because, you know, he always wants me to be me and feel confident and we're having fun, but it also bothers him.
Yeah, but then you still do it.
I go through waves. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll be more conservative on my Instagram. And sometimes I really have to get something out if I'm feeling good about myself or I've been working out really hard, and then I'll post something and then he'll get upset and then we'll just, you know, it's a cycle.
So whether you are a fan of Kim or you are not a fan of Kim, the one thing I can say, and two for certain, is Kim is a businesswoman. Her family are business-oriented people, and so one thing I'm seeing that has a lot to do with her success is the fact she's take ownership of who she is, and she does what she wants. And if she allows Kanye to take the lead, that is her decision. She's in full control just by giving him the leadership. That's all I got for you now. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for more.